9 a.m. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good night last night. Um, I had a horrible night, man. Horrible. So every about every 2 to 3 weeks, um, I have like a counselor that I meet with, right? And I went yesterday, and I was explaining some of the things, and stuff that I don't necessarily share here, right? And the feedback that I got this time was so different than all the other times. Um, and it's all stuff that I've been thinking also. Like it's a lot of it is confirmation, right? As much as I wanted that or want that, when I get it, I don't really want it because then it makes me realize, yeah, this is real. What's been going on is real. Um, that's what it makes me realize, man. It's hard. Christmas is like 5 days away. Like I said, every Christmas Eve we would go to church together. And I would love it. You know, Everybody would get dressed up. Miss, I'll be at home. It's just hard. And I think December 23rd was the day that I came home from jail. And when Rachel picked me up, how happy we were. Like how proud of her I was. And I hate this. Literally. I had no idea. None. When I hear people talk about divorce and, know people that went through it, I had no idea this is what it would be like. None. And I guess to other people, it's not that hard. 'Cause I look at Rachel and I'm like, man, she just, like, I wish that it didn't bother me. Like, it just doesn't bother her whatsoever. I mean, whatsoever. And I know people are going to be like, well, you don't see that. Listen, I'm telling you, whatsoever. And then that makes me be like, man, well, it doesn't bother her because she doesn't love you. So why would it bother her? Right? Shit's just like so mind blowing to me. Seriously, man. Like last night, I started getting angry. And I know that's, like one of the stages of dealing with this. I don't want to, I don't want to be angry, bro. Man, this shit sucks. And I'm like, man, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do before Christmas to finish, getting the kids' rooms ready and stuff. It's just, it's just a lot. Like I'm just getting tired. Like I'm tired of feeling like this. Just when I think I make a little bit of progress, I realize that I really didn't. Or to me, I hate that like I'm like the love of my life I found with somebody who doesn't love me. Right? It's like crazy, man. And I just ignored so much stuff until like the pain of ignoring it became too much that I couldn't deal with it. It's nuts, man. I still cannot believe this. Like I'm gonna wake up on Christmas morning. My kids aren't gonna be there, right? And they're gonna wake up and their dad's not there. And not because that's the way I want it, right? Or because I made a whole bunch of these choices that led up to that. That's not the case. It's just nuts. It's just fucking nuts, man. I'm telling you, man. Like I just hate this shit. Like I'm so tired of this. So tired. Just want this shit to be over, man. Everything. And I went through my phone and took out all the pictures that had Rachel in it. I thought I did. And then a picture pops up of her and Mercy. That shit killed me. And then I thought also, I was like, man, when she brought up that female, right? I was like, what the fuck did she think? Did she think like, and this was just me overthinking it, but I was like, if I was to be alone with a female in the car, I'm probably gonna start crying, like look like an asshole. You know what I mean? And then let alone, like touch a female. Because when I'm telling you, when that woman came on to me, the second my hand touched her shoulder, it felt like fire, and I instantly realized, hold up, this isn't Rachel. You know, uh, literally, that's what it felt like. I was like, oh, this isn't her. And that let me know that I could never, ever, ever cheat on her. Not even out of anger, not even out of spite. You know, I could never do that because that felt so wrong. Like, I'm telling you, and I know people out there have to have experienced that also. The second my hand touched their shoulder, I was like, whoa, you know. And I'm like, man, so she thinks like, made me think like she thinks that maybe because it's easy for her to get over that, it's that easy for me. You know, this is pretty much the way I am all day. I'm cutting hair and trying to hide my tears. People ask me, hey, how's Rachel? How's the kids? And I lie and be like, oh yeah, everybody's good. All day. All day long. Imagine that. They're like, yeah, enjoy your family. Have a good Christmas. And I'm like, yeah, I wish. Every single customer that comes in, every single one. When my customers come in, we usually talk about their family or my family, you know, stuff like that. That's what I speak to with my clients. And then now they bring it up, and I'm like, you know, I'm like cutting and trying not to look in the mirror and face them in the mirror because I don't want them to see that like I'm crying or I'm fighting back tears. But I know they can feel like a weirdness. You have to. There's no way you can't, right? Because I'm tired of lying to people. I just wish, you know, like everybody would just like not even. Thank you guys for allowing me to vent. Hope everybody has a great day. Remember to be kind, loving, and patient, y'all. Please, once again, if y'all got shit going on in your family, man, fix that shit. I'm letting nobody come in between of what is under your roof. Please, please, man. Thank you, y'all.